Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and thank everybody for the support that I got after the first casting, first episode of Faith Frequencies, where we interviewed Lee Chandler, a man who is super intelligent, has a master's degree in psychology, has worked as a psychologist, but hit rock bottom at one point in his life. And God lifted him up and now depends on God more than he ever has in his entire life. The guy is full of knowledge, and you can tell that God's got his hand on him. I'm so excited to make this next announcement that me and Lee are going to be teaming up as doing co-hosting a podcast and many other things within Faith Frequencies, because we have a better vision for Faith Frequency. It's not always just going to be a podcast. We have visions of locations. We have visions of helping the homeless, programs for at-risk teens, rehab and recovery programs. We want to get involved in all that stuff while spreading the word of Jesus and what God has done in different people's lives through podcasts. It's just an amazing thing. The vision for Faith Frequencies goes beyond a podcast. So I want to thank all the good support that we received. And there's also been some negative stuff that was, feedback on my post, which I normally don't look at, because I don't look at comments, because usually you find that kind of stuff when you start standing up for the word of Jesus, God, word of God. You end up getting that kind of stuff, and I would just rather not see it. But for some reason today, God led me to look, and I did. I seen some stuff, and maybe it was to deliver this next message. I seen a couple comments. One was, I bet if I used God, I could get my buddies to give me money. Another comment said, pray to your God because I have a friend with no legs. Call me, and I tell you he still has no legs. I had another comment that said, your Jesus on a stick can't heal mental illnesses. I first off want to say I love you. I love everybody in this world. I love them all. And I hate that you feel the way you do about God, because God is so genuine. God is so great. He can do things that you don't even think and that he could do. And that's where faith comes in. You believe. You don't see, you believe. That's what faith is. If you look up the word faith, you'll probably find something very similar to that. Um, as far as money, you can ask anybody involved with me. I work a full-time job as an underground coal miner. I do all this for other people, trying to help other people, trying to spread the word of God, let people's stories touch somebody else that may be going through the same struggles as the person telling the story. It's never been about money. I've never asked anybody for money, and I never will. It's never been about that. It's about God. It's about Jesus, and it's about giving back the most that I can for what that man did for me, because I was once one of you people that are leaving the negative feedback. I was in denial. I was a terrible person. I was an alcoholic. I was hateful. I hurt people. And I was deep in that fire. And all I had to do was invite Jesus in. If I knew that it would have been that easy a long time ago, I would have fixed all my problems a long time ago, but I was hard headed. But when I asked that man, I need you, there wasn't no, why do you need me now? There wasn't no, well, I'm kind of busy right now. No, that man stuck his hand through the fire and he pulled me out. And he said, now I make you new. And I will never turn away from the foot of the cross because of what that man did for me and what I seen he saved me from. So I will pray for you guys. I love you as God's creations. I always will. We're all one of God's creations, and we should love one another. It says to do that in the Bible. And so I love you, but I will be praying for you. I pray that you find the ability to have faith in Jesus and in God. I pray that you find that faith. That's all I have to say today. You guys have a great day.